Happy August 1st, Lugnasa, Lammas. It's first harvest season 2019. I'm entering my magic space in here, the magic of reality to me. A place in this little wonderful building that I've had the pleasure of being able to conduct my spiritual practices, which include lots of meditation and focused meditation using different magical practices, I guess one might say, and focusing techniques. But this is a place that's been very, very private and exclusive to me for the last couple years living here in Ontario. And as you can see, I've really gotten to make this little building my own space, my own decor. Over there, this is actually a 2-bedroom old farmhouse. It was thought to maybe be the original farmhouse of the couple hundred acres of farmland on this side of Ontario, maybe 1920s or something. Maybe it had been moved a couple times since, but anyway, regardless, it's got some really old character to it. You know, these nice wood floors and this nice kind of crazy older linoleum. It's got some holes in it, and those holes have actually been utilized for my practice for magic. So down here underneath the ritual cauldron is the underworld, the entrance to the underworld, which I offer when I'm thinking about death or decay, or all the things that the underworld may represent to us or to me or to whoever. Well, I guess to me specifically, then this is the portal to the underworld. Over here is a little sandy area I use for writing sigils. It's out of ancient Lake Idaho. Just so much, so many little things of my eclectic practices in here it's just sad to think that I'm dismantling all of this really soon. We are very likely selling our home and moving on to a new space. And I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to set up a wonderful space like this again. It's been just such a pleasure to have my own full-on own witchy shed, and so I've made candles in here. Here's broom stuff. I've made brooms. I've bottled sediments. So up until fairly recently, all these shelves that I've put in here have been all full of different sediment from around the Western United States. There's the first cardboard sign that I made at Goddess Fest a year ago to try to launch my, just launch me, I guess, launch my magical business, my spiritual scientific business. I don't know where this has all gone, but it certainly has gone. It's been fun. And but really just making this video to kind of share my eclecticism of both the earth spirituality that I feel. I mean, look how rich in earth all this is. And I take this rich earth power from nature out doing adventure, adventure lithoscrying and collection, and I take it into my my daily practice. And here's herbs from over the years, and different animal parts as well, skulls, snake skins, little fish vertebrae, hair, feathers. I've just made my eclectic ritual out of gathering things of power from species or from the earth, and to take that power into the indoors and process it in my own way, and have my little ritual fires to do some form of of intention or of magic, to make my own magical reality. And what I mean by that is it's just a form of meditation. It's a form of me focusing towards the things that I want, or the things that I desire, or a form of even like scientific inquiry, of just asking myself even what do I want. It offers me this time that I use ritual magic, to just think about myself. What is it that I even want? And then, of course, also in this room are parts of our family traditions and spiritual practices. So the Easter Bunny mask up here is what Laurie traditionally has worn as the Easter Bunny over the last few equinoxes, to hide the eggs, the baskets of goodies that the kids find. And over here in the corner, the Guy Fawkes mask and Sid are in black trench coat are my kind of Halloween gear, to channel the ancestors, channel death and decay. And Santa the Forest's mask over here. Santa the Forest has been with us for closer to a decade than less than. I think that last year we celebrated our 7th year with going out to adventure to find Santa the Forest and bring him his amanitas to help the deer fly, to bring us presents and observe the sun and the cycle of the sun. And there's just so much. It's such a rich, dense history and spiritual presence that's here, and just overjoyed to have had the time in this ritual space, and really upset for needing to let a lot of this go. But with one thing changes and starting the fires of new, on come new things. So here we go on to the next phase. And I'm going to be liquidating a lot of this stuff in here. A lot of this we've had a tradition, or I have, with my magical witchy stuff from place to place, is I make a house broom for that house, and I burn that house broom at the end of our time in that house. And my house broom, of course, isn't in here, but I've taken it down, and I'm prepared to have some sort of ritual fire to burn the house broom pretty soon. And along with that, a lot of these herbs, a lot of these magical implements that have been made to use here, for me to do, to think about things here. I'm gonna burn it all and cause that change. And then, of course, there's some things, like crafts, that I'll be, probably liquidating in some way, to like selling this, to some new magical practitioner, this wand and broom and staff set that I made a year or so ago, all out of the same wood, one piece of wood and juniper wood that I found in the stream. And they all have little bits of kyanite. Oh shit, little bits of kyanite in the bottom. There's an orange kyanite, and the broom has some black kyanite. Anyway, just I can babble in here for hours and and go through all of my lovely details here of everything that I love about this wonderful magical witchy shed that that has been such a pleasure to have and to work with and to maintain. So, well, we will carry on. Blessed be.